Welcome to the podcast.
Hi, friends.
Joel Creasy is in the air somewhere between here and Italy, hobnobbing with people.
Yeah, it's sending us drunk voice messages that I think he thinks don't sound drunk.
But also, guess what, bro? We're not on holidays. So the fact, I don't care.
I don't care that it's 9 a.m. and you've had a champagne because it's 4 o'clock and we haven't.
I know, we are here working like
Working
Luke Combs.
9 to 5.
Working
Or
at the
4 to
checkout
6.
girl. But
I'm very upset I just had to sideline my pissing standing up story.
You'll be right.
Put a lot of work into that this morning
but
I was laying in bed.
You can put all your efforts into the Dirty Bit podcast, which we're also about to record, which you can get later separately to this. I'm surprised we just had the big boss come into the studio just to say well done on the Anthony Albanese interview.
Yes, and I had to turn my sheet over that says anus breathing.
But this is what I'm saying. Is he hearing the content that's coming out of our show?
I don't.
Because seriously, I'm
Who,
not sure.
Albo or the boss?
Albo would be fine with it. I question.
Has the right to breathe.
I question the right to disconnect and the right to breathe out of your ass. Anyway, Dirty Bit podcast, that's coming up. Enjoy today's podcast. It's enjoyable. The Prime Minister is in there, among other things.
I can't believe you put him on hold for Sabrina Carpenter. I don't think I'll ever get over that.
It's in my contract. I can show it to you.
This is Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel.
It's Ricky Lee, it's Tim Blackwell, it's Joel Creasy, it's the gang.
Yo, yo.
Yes, guilty as charged. Today I feel Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. Take me to the place I love. I think this could be the best show ever.
This is the best day of my whole life.
Hanging out with friends. Wow. We're the up and about party show.
Turn it up, Tim.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh, it makes me laugh.
Welcome to Wednesday afternoon.
Hello?
Oh, wow, look at this.
We're one man down. What?
It's just the boys. Well,
Just
hang on,
the boys.
But also, I can't believe
I
you.
thought you were also going to talk
Yeah.
about my cleavage. Yeah, like what? I've worn
I mean, I know
just
Joel's not here, but
Usually I wear a
goodness.
T-shirt every single day and I just come in tracksuit pants and a T-shirt. But today I just thought I'd dress up a little bit, wear a nice top.
I've seen that.
And every single person has just gone, whoa!
Also, because the T-shirt that you're wearing has a little hole on the right shoulder.
No, it's not a hole. Do you know what it is?
What is it?
I have on, and it's my favourite black T-shirt.
Yeah, I know. I see that hole on
Like
your
all the
shoulder.
time.
And it's looking directly at me.
No, it's not a hole. It's I wore it one time when I was chlorine bleaching my driveway.
Oh, it's bleach.
I was cleaning my driveway and a little bit of chlorine jumped up and got me on
there
the
you
back of my
go.
shoulder, and I try and colour it in with a Sharpie all the time and it doesn't work. And they don't sell that T-shirt anymore.
What do you mean? What is
So
it,
I'm going to have to
assembly
go get
label or
one.
something?
No, it's Camilla and Mark. It's just a good T-shirt. It's long. It covers my butt. It does all of the right things.
Your favourite T-shirt.
My favourite
I've got a favourite
T-shirt. It's got a
T-shirt.
chlorine.
I love my
chlorine
favourite
thing.
T-shirts.
Which is your favourite T-shirt?
It changes up a bit.
I'm just gonna like do up all my buttons now because it's too much. Everyone's
For people who can't
look
see,
how upset it. Look how upset you've all made me. Now I'm like one of the handmaids.
you're of Tim.
I'm off him. Oh, it actually looks kind of cute.
Yeah,
I look
because-
profesh. Not so slutty.
Here's a little song about what if you're listening and you don't know what's happening. This is if your boobs could be a song.
And the worst thing is I just was talking to the boss in the hallway. I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, really? You've had a big afternoon.
I've had a big afternoon. My girls have been out. They've been out and about. They've been chatting.
Joel's not here for the rest of the week. It's just us. But we'll try and keep things light and bright.
Okay.
And booby.
What do you mean?
And titty.
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel on Nova.
So good. I can't do air banjo to that song though, like we were doing
But
yesterday.
you can play the little flute.
I tagged Marcus Mumford from Mumford & Sons after yesterday's
Yeah.
air banjo.
After, yes.
See if he gets back to us. Doing air banjo is real hard.
Yes. Well, during the songs, I think people wonder what we do. We either sit around bitching about everyone,
Yep.
or we dance to the songs and we play all of the instruments.
Or
It's quite
Jermaine
fun.
comes in before the show and puts us in a real bad mood.
Just offends
Offends
both
of us and then walks out.
One
like,
fell swoop.
don't you like? Isn't there a golden rule in showbiz? Like,
Yeah,
you
keep the talent
happy.
Jermaine. Poor Jermaine comes in telling us how busy his day's been, how tired he is, manages to offend both of us in one sentence.
What's happening in here? And Danny's like watching a movie, RAP, like eating her noodles.
got a
What is
chicken
this?
noodles.
What are you at the drive-through or the drive-in? This is the show, guys. We're on. What are you all doing in there? This is it. This is the big time.
We're not getting anything from
Oh,
them.
my goodness.
Nothing.
You know what you can get from listening to us, though? Dua Lipa tickets. Now, this is what we're doing for them today.
Okay.
Do you know that app Duolingo?
Yes. I
Is that what it's
tried. I
called?
tried
Yeah.
Duolingo.
Pardon?
Duolingo.
Duolingo. That's what I thought you meant. Cunning lingo.
No.
Duolingo for Dua Lipa tickets, because you know in that Charlie XCX song she speaks Spanish. She says, "Party at my house."
Hay una fiesta en mi casa.
Oh, God, that sounds so sexy.
Hay
Hay una fiesta en mi casa.
Oh, vale, una fiesta en mi casa. Oh, I don't know what she says at the start, but
I know, neither do I.
this is hot. Something about a fiesta at a casa.
If you want to see Dua Lipa, you can bring your Duolingo to the table because the Radical Optimism Tour is coming to Australia in March 2025. Tickets on sale from today. livenation.com.au. Here is more Dua Lipa. This is her.
Hay una fiesta en mi casa.
And then she also says this.
A little bit of Monica.
Not really.
That song's so much.
Dua Lipa tickets coming up very soon. Also, a Wednesday Wheel. We'll spin that. We have a guest for the Wednesday Wheel after 5. I'll explain that soon too. But next, rules at work. Obviously, eating's fine. Putting people in a bad mood, that's fine.
Not doing up all your buttons, apparently, in my case.
What are your rules at work? 13 24 10. We'll take some calls after Billie Eilish.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel
Too cool for school.
on Nova.
Oh, yeah, Billy. Birds of a feather. Here on Nova, Ricky, Lee, Tim and Joel. No Joel for the rest of the week, but that's all right. We'll be fine. We'll camp it up when required.
We'll get through.
I did get a text from I'll leave them as an anonymous employee of this radio station.
Yep.
Obviously, you know, some people still work from home.
Yep.
This person said,
Oh, God.
I can't believe I missed a Ricky Boob Day. Yeah, you did, Jace.
I'm so sorry. He was in here yesterday too. Basically had a turtleneck on, the poor guy.
I know.
Oh,
and you
look.
bleached tea.
No, do you know? Do you know?
You lucked out there, bro.
The thing is because I've done a tan because I had my show on the weekend, so I'm really brown. And usually I always blend my makeup on my face all the way down my neck to where my t-shirt stops at my collarbones, and then the rest of my body is just really white.
Yeah.
But I'm tan, so I was like,
Actually, when I do Today's Show,
I'm chill today.
they powder me on if I'm wearing a shirt, and then I take the shirt off and I've got this tan V.
Yeah, and it's also why, like, on the collars
So
of all of my
sexy.
clothes, there's just like
Yeah, I know,
makeup
it's gross.
because you got to blend all the way down. That's something that
That's a
girls
rule.
have to do. You got to blend all the way down.
That is a rule at work if your workplace is as a makeup artist.
Yep.
There you go.
You got to blend.
Rules at work, 13 24 10 if you have any. I have a list of like.
You have rules for everyone. Rules for everyone. People aren't allowed to eat toast while we're on the show.
I'm not allowed to make toast.
Why?
Because that vent. See that vent? The toast goes
they're
from our
hungry.
kitchen.
They've been slaving away at their desk. Like,
No one.
slaving away. Look, Jenny's starving. She's starving. She's so hungry. She's been working so hard. These people just are worked to the bone, and sometimes they just need a piece of toast in the afternoon to get them through.
This is not Kokoda. This is Nova. And no one here is slaving on anything. They're walking around, they're eating their noodles, they're doing whatever they want.
They're here, though, and we've got a great show
They're here,
because
they're
of
queer,
them.
get used to it.
Get used to it. Now, these are rules that I saw this morning that made me laugh, and obviously I probably needed to check out some of the workplace health and safety rules before I came to work today, and I got dressed with half my buttons undone. But Delta Airlines have just released a 2-page memo for appearance requirements outlining what their staff need to wear. Now, I didn't think that you had to be told to wear undies at work.
Is that a rule?
That's one of the things that they've had to say to
But hang on,
people.
ladies though? Is that because they can see up their skirts?
I
Because
guess-
you can't tell if I'm not wearing undies.
No, same.
Good.
Hey?
Hey? Hey?
But like, I think when the flight attendants like bend over to get something, they've got
of
their stockings
course.
on, or they're sitting on the little chair. You gotta wear some undies, guys.
The fish
But
or the beef?
you want the. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so they've had to be. Oh my God, disgusting. They've had to be told that they have to dress for success. They've been given rules for grooming, hair, what jewelry is acceptable, and clothing. But it's really all about the undies. But look at that. That's something you would write for our team.
I think if you're a forward facing individual,
Yes.
where a lot of people you're on the front line of a company. I think that's fair, don't you reckon?
Yeah, and I mean,
For instance, look at JB Hi-Fi, for instance. Clearly, no rules there.
Zero. They just need to be able to yell in pen on a piece of paper.
That's right. If you got holes in your face, you're hired.
Yeah. But these guys, I always feel like air hostesses are so well put together.
Yeah,
Their
these
hair
ones
is
are.
so
Look at this.
perfect. Their makeup is amazing. They're up at like 3 a.m. to get there and be there on time to get us all to where we need to go. I think they look amazing.
All right, well, let's throw out a $100 Chemist Warehouse voucher. I want to hear from you if you've got rules at work. What if you're a flight attendant? You can be anonymous. Tell us what you're made to do by your airline.
Yes. Well, just like silly rules even that you work.
We have silly rules here.
Yeah, they're yours.
Number one big silly rule here.
Yeah, that's real silly.
That's
I hate that rule.
Stupid.
Who ruined that
And we
for
work in the afternoon.
Who ruined that for everyone?
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel
I love that.
on Nova.
Oh, the moon. Slow it down here on Nova. We are getting voice notes from Joel, who is somewhere between here and Italy at the moment.
And definitely trying to play off like he hasn't had 7,000 champagnes on the flight. But
Trying to
he's
get on
real
air too.
slurry. So
You're not getting on air, bro.
we love you, Joel Creasy. Go and enjoy your holiday.
Let's talk rules at work, and we have the Dua Lipa tickets very soon. So I love that song.
Such a good song. Yeah, we are talking about rules at work because Delta Airlines have just released a 2-page memo for appearance requirements for their airline staff. The big one being, oi, you dirty dog, pop on some undies.
Absolutely. Undies at work should be probably a no-brainer.
Why just like when you leave the house, just pop some on?
It's fun.
Yeah,
I
especially
like
if you're
it.
wearing a skirt or a dress, you know,
Yeah.
just pop them on.
That's it, or a kilt.
So you're safe that way.
Yeah, it's all packed in. Hey, Tess.
Hi, how are you?
Very good.
Are you a flight attendant? What's your story?
No, so I used to work at a gym, and whenever we had to go into the boss's office, he made us take our shoes and socks off before we entered. It was very strange.
What? Did you ever find out why?
I think it was something about being grounded when we were talking to him. It was just awful.
Did you work at an onsen? You know those Japanese bathhouses? No,
it
just
was
be
a normal
grounded.
gym, but
All right, thank you
People
for that,
love
Tess.
being grounded.
I do like no shoes, but at work, I think
I
work is a
love
love.
no
I
shoes.
love work is a shoe zone.
I love taking shoes off at home and just putting my hot feet on the cold
Oh, yeah, it's
tiles.
great.
It makes me so happy. But walking outside with no shoes on,
Oh, I like
it's
that.
a big no for
That's
me.
fun. When you're on holidays,
Like on the beach,
get rid of
yeah.
the foot prisons.
But what do you? What at?
I walk to a
when you-
shop. I walk to a shop
Are you
barefoot.
kidding?
I can do. Yeah, it depends where I am. Obviously, I'm not doing that in
Gross.
Indonesia. Because there's no footpaths.
True.
I mean, I know Bali's on the rise again, so they say. Believe that when I see it. Kayla. Rules at work, Kayla. What do you got for us?
Hi, I used to work for a big airline company and we used to get weighed.
What?
Oh, my God. Yeah.
How long ago was this?
This was 6 months ago.
Wow, I feel like that's something that like back in the old days I would imagine is a thing back when, progress was,
Yeah.
But hang on, were you working on light aircraft, though? Because when we were on a helicopter in New Zealand, we had to get weight.
Oh my God.
No, this is like a big airline, so it was just for like how they wanted all their staff to look.
That's terrible,
Number 96,
Kayla.
your Thai curry is ready.
Stop it. I've never, when we had to get weighed to go on the helicopter, and it was also the worst thing was with all of our gear. So it had it was heavy.
Yeah.
It was heavy.
Yeah.
And you have such a big mouth
No, I
that
don't.
I made sure that I went on last and that you were well and truly gone.
I'm just interested in everyone's health.
When I went and got weighed.
well-being.
No, because I saw what you were yelling out about poor Jermaine.
All right, Carol, I like this rule, I think. What is your rule at work to finish off with?
We are not allowed to do number twos in the toilet.
Well,
That's a fair
There,
rule.
we
don't
have a
mind that.
massive sign on the door. We have a massive sign on the door. No number twos allowed.
Is there only one toilet or something?
brilliant. I like it.
No. It's
Oh.
connected to our office, and so we have to walk all the way down the other end of a massive warehouse to go use the toilet if we need to do number twos. But then we all know what everyone's going to do.
Of course.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. Nova.
One wheel. One spin.
I'm going to spin the wheel.
It's time for
Wednesday Wheel.
All right. Let's bin this big girl.
Hello,
Happy
you
Wednesday,
big,
guys.
beautiful girl. I can't believe you were just so grossed out that I went and got some groceries after work last
Don't mention where. It's fine. It's just not. It doesn't feel
I needed
like
to
you.
get some chicken
Okay,
and
good.
some curry paste.
Okay.
Okay?
Cool. Just spin the
Stop
wheel.
judging me.
Just like express supermarkets are a bit strange, you know?
They definitely are.
Especially for meat. I don't tend to get my meat from express areas.
We've
That's
run
all I'm
out.
saying.
I had a big weekend.
I don't go to Shell Coles Express and get some lamb cutlets.
No, my stuff is arriving. My actual online delivery's arriving today, but I needed food for dinner. Leave me alone.
Insta Fame Game. We'll play that after 5 o'clock. In the meantime, though, do you want Dua Lipa tickets?
Yes.
We want you to speak to us in another language. It's Duolingo for Dua Lipa.
Arriba!
Do you get it? 13 24 10 is the number.
Hay una fiesta en mi casa.
Thank you, Dua. Speak to us in another language. We'll hook you up with tickets.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel,
Etc.
on Nova.
So Dua Lipa would be very good with the Duolingo because she's from Kosovo, right?
Yes.
That's
I
her-
think that's right.
Kosovo via the UK?
Yes.
Yes.
I think it's the same. Rita Ora's the same.
Is Rita Ora from Kosovo
I think
as
so.
well?
I think so. I feel
Kosovo
like
used to be in the news all the time.
all the time, and now it's just got like
Other things.
gorgeous pop stars.
Yeah, I know.
It's breeding gorgeous pop stars.
And then she's speaking Spanish in Talk with Charlie XCX and Troye Sivan. Is that correct?
Hay una fiesta en mi casa. Vengan.
Fiesta
Será muy
en mi
divertido.
casa.
Are we getting too close?
So there's a party at my house. Come, it will be fun.
Ooh.
Oh, and at the end she
It
talks
sounds
in
so
French.
much better when she says it. No offense.
And then at the end she says this in French. Okay, you ready?
Et j'ai perdu mon téléphone, mais tu sais quoi? Ça en valait la peine parce que c'était une soirée de fou.
Multilingual.
Hang on.
Crazy.
I think the translation is I lost my phone, but you know what? It was worth it because it was an insane party. I think that's what she said. Okay, wow. I nailed it. Est-ce que vous pouvez aller aux toilettes?
It sounded so much better when she says at the start of the song, you're like, oi, there's a party at my place, come over.
Hay una fiesta en mi casa. Vengan.
Yeah, there's a party at my house. Come, it'll be fun.
Yeah, it's the same.
Which party would you rather go to? Dua's and actually don't answer
Well, I
that.
haven't been to a party with Dua, but I've been to parties with you, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. I think Dua would be a little bit like, you know, anyway, because she's a professional. Anyway, she is coming to town. The Radical Optimism Tour to Australia in March 2025. Tickets on sale from today. livenation.com.au. Justin, Duolingo us for Dua Lipa.
Sensei san og højre dommer.
Oh my goodness!
Can I connect to your Sonos?
Can you say that again, Justin?
Sensei san og højre gozaimasu.
Sensei-san, ohayo gozaimasu. You're Japanese.
What are you saying?
Hello, my name is Justin.
Okay, that's good.
I love it.
Also, well done with the Japanese stuff. We all picked that up
I
straight
know
away.
because it said Japanese on the.
But I was like, you're Japanese. Like, cool.
I thought that's what we were guessing what language.
No.
Speaking.
Listen, we're just the best. It's the best. Chelsea,
Okay.
Chelsea, what are you doing for us? Say hello.
你好，我们是我叫 Chelsea。
Hello, Chelsea.
So that's German, obviously.
Obviously.
Ni hao. Okay, thanks, Chelsea. Stay there. Agnes.
Hoi, ik ben Agnes.
I do love
Ooh.
that. How old are you, Agnes?
I'm 11.
Oh,
11 years old.
that's pretty good. My daughter's 11, Agnes. If you win, can you take her? Because she's desperate for tickets.
Okay.
Obviously, I don't think
You
she
don't
really.
have to,
I don't
Agnes,
think
it's
she
okay.
wanted to.
And D, finally, hello.
Hello, molim daj mi tikete.
Oh, I love that.
That's Serbian, I think, from
I think
off the
Serbian,
top of my head.
just from the from the phone box just
Who
there.
would you like to give it to?
Oh, I have to choose.
Yeah, always.
Oh, don't say that to me.
Yeah, always. Quick.
Oh no.
Yeah, you do have an 11-year-old girl there, don't forget.
Agnes, it's you because you're so cute.
Oh my God!
Yeah, well done.
No worries.
Everyone else, tickets on sale now.
Oh, now everyone else is going to hate me.
At livenation.com.au. I know, that's the idea.
No worries, gorgeous girl. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Say your Dutch again.
Hoi, ik ben Agnes.
Oh, that's cute. Well done, Duolingo for Dua Lipa. I like that. We'll try and do it again.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel,
Heard of it?
on Nova.
Tina and Shout. I've got a party at my house. You want to come?
What?
I got a party at my house. You want to come?
Oh, sorry. I was busy shaking my pussies with the girls.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I forgot that you said that before.
All right.
But I do want to come to the party.
Yeah, okay.
Can I still come?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I want to do comedy couples now. Are you in a comedy couple? Or do you know a comedy couple? 13, 24, 10.
What's a comedy couple?
Well, okay.
Like,
I don't want to be crass, but like say a really fat person and a really tiny little thin person. For instance. Because sometimes you say really big fat people.
You can't
and
say
little
that.
tiny. But you can.
You can't say that.
But they would know. You would know. You're calling if you want to. 13, 24, 10.
Of course.
I often see
maybe
that. I often see that. I saw this photo today.
Like
and
a really, really tall person and a really short person.
That's better.
Like Shaq and his wife.
Well, I don't think it's his wife.
Oh my.
This is the photo.
Oh.
This photo, I was breathless. I was speechless and breathless when I saw this.
Well, I think about, when they have a little cuddle, just,
his hands are
logistics
covering
of
her
that.
whole torso. Do you have the other photo by any chance of his toes?
That's first of all, what's that little thing on the left side?
But also, why would you bother with the
disgusting.
nail polish when they look like that?
Well, because you can barely reach them. They're like
Oh my
7
goodness.
feet away.
An influencer, Maria, has posted a photo inviting her followers to guess who her new boyfriend is with the caption, "Can y'all guess whose feet?" #love you. Now, everyone is convinced, Shaq has not confirmed this, everyone's convinced it is Shaquille O'Neal, a.k.a. everyone's favourite flat earther.
Have you looked outside of Atlanta lately and seen all these buildings? So you mean to tell me that China is under us?
I love that.
It's true. The earth is flat.
Shaq, what are you talking about?
The earth is flat.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, you can move the toes off the big
Shaq,
screen now.
can you move the toes? Because I just want to see. So it's not confirmed that that's Shaq.
Shaq was quick to respond saying, "Is this my girlfriend too? Trust me, I'll let y'all know who my woman is. And by the way, my woman's name is Sharika." What is happening?
He's married. He's married.
Is he?
Yeah. Well, as far as I thought.
Well, not to her, though.
No, maybe not. Stop putting the toes up, Jermaine. That's disgusting. His hands legitimately
Cover the entire
take up
torso.
her whole torso.
Yeah,
She's
it's
tiny.
crazy.
Tiny.
Shaq is 2.16 metres tall, and she is aka 7 feet 1. How tall is she?
Well, her hips are up to his knees. Her hips are where his knees are. She's like a 5-year-old next to him.
Okay, yeah, I know. It is
hectic.
Comedy couples.
Comedy couple.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Too cool for school.
On Nova.
The AARs, All-American Rejects.
I think we got a couple of rejects in the booth just there. What are you guys doing? The little ray gun dance moves.
I don't know.
What's happening?
I'm not sure. Maybe our Mumford and Sons dancing is rubbed off. Maybe.
Everyone loves dancing during the songs. It's so much fun.
Just don't dance too much in front of Jermaine. He's busy. Don't distract him.
He's tired.
Busy.
You might give him a migraine.
He's busy.
The Glossys. On screen.
He's a busy bragger is what he is.
You hate people saying that they're busy.
I know, because everyone is. They're in the world. They've all got lives and are in the world just trying their hardest every day. Everyone's busy, Jermaine. You edit a couple of Instagram videos. That we all get it. It's tough. It's tough to hit post to all.
Well, it is tough
and put
because
the Paris filter on
I
it.
ask him for a lot of things that take a lot of time.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we're all busy.
The Paris filter's easy. You just swipe.
Yeah, swipe left or whatever it is. Bang. Job done, am I right?
Smooth.
Head out to a Crossroads premiere.
Okay, so this is Taylor Swift and Dolly Parton, and I thought I read something this morning about Dolly Parton backing Beyonce about the CMAs, but this has to be something about Trump.
Well, Dolly Parton's done a huge interview. Now, after 5, we're going to get to Dolly and Beyonce.
Okay.
But this is just a little love tap for Taylor, saying that she's amazing at what she does. I admire her very much. This is Dolly saying this.
Yep.
And now she's handled her business, her personal life, and what it all has, what she means to so many young people. She loves her. Props,
I like
props,
that.
props.
I love when people give other people flowers, and someone like Dolly just really acknowledging that.
I love that.
like
But it's
it.
more on Dolly and Beyonce after 5. I thought you'd like that. Next, Glossy, what's happening here?
Oh, this is Jay-Z. It's something to do with the Super Bowl halftime.
I never knew this.
What?
I never
you
knew
didn't know that
that
Rock
he-
Nation does the... He does all of the. He is the one that chooses the halftime person.
I never knew that. Why would I know that?
Because everyone knows that.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
I didn't know that. I never knew that Rock
Did
Nation,
any of you know that?
the Jay-Z's company, comes up with a halftime entertainment at the Super Bowl every year, at least since 2019.
Yeah.
And the producer of the halftime show said he's always picked right. And he won the Emmy in 2022 for the halftime show with Kendrick.
When people are... Well, it was Kendrick and Jay, was it Dr. Dre and Eminem and Snoop and all of that? He won for that.
Oh, okay. Just says Kendrick here. Yes.
Well, Kendrick is
the
doing...
one where he sat down at the table.
Kendrick is... No, that was the Grammys. I love how you hate
so much.
You hate hip-hop so much.
No, I don't.
It was so cool.
I'm so fly.
You had all of the most iconic rappers sitting together on the stage, like one long table, like the Last Supper. It was so
Just
cool.
doing nothing is my
They
point.
were rapping. They were spitting.
Just drinking champagne, their own brand. Everything was SponCon and just...
Yeah, he owns Ace of Spades. Deal with
still
it.
owning stuff and put it down my throat.
If you owned Ace of Spades, you would be pouring it down everyone's throat.
Well, I'm too busy trying to buy Beyonce's whiskey. I can't keep up. Next glossy here. What's happening?
This is Dave Grohl.
I know.
And his wife.
Yes.
Who yesterday you told us...
Jordan Blum.
She had known for quite some time about what he announced to the world last week about his affair and the daughter that he has just been brought into the world. But I don't know what's new.
Well, this is Jordan Blum's been spotted at the tennis courts in California without her wedding ring. Now, in fairness, you don't really wear rings when you play sport, but maybe that's just about that. That could be just it.
Yeah,
maybe.
because when you exercise, I don't know about you, but, some of us
get sweaty
and hot and puff up a little bit.
It is her first outing since Dave revealed that he had fathered the kid, though. So watch this space.
She
Little
needs to
Van
hold
sandals.
a tennis racket.
Yeah.
She doesn't want all the diamonds to get,
Do you have tennis bracelets?
Yeah, they're on your,
Are they a thing?
on your wrist. So they don't...
Why are they tennis bracelet?
Don't know.
Okay, cool.
I'm half man, half woman.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot I was talking to. And last glossy, what's going on here?
Oh, this is Trump because he said that he tweeted and said, "I hate Taylor Swift" in all caps.
Yeah. This is more to do with his body odor.
Oh, yes. So people that worked with him on The Apprentice said that when they would film with him, there was such a terrible, musky, disgusting, like wet carpet smell.
Musty carpet odor that followed them like an invisible cloud.
I think that's his tan. Because fake
But
tan
also
has a stink.
his terrible diet.
Yeah, KFC and
Fanta. Or whatever. Is it
do you
Fanta?
reckon that's why he's orange?
Is it Fanta? It's Diet Coke. Oh, Diet Coke. Good stuff.
He's
Diet
watching his
Coke.
calories.
Yes.
But yeah, it's got to be that tan.
Well, this is for you, Donald. This is Hooper Stank.
Take this job and shove it. Stick a fork in me, I'm done.
Wow. This is Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Yes.
On Nova.
Tools are down.
Tools are down. And we called it yesterday, so I'm in a good mood.
Now, very quickly, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese is on the line. Do you mind just holding, because it is Nova,
You
and
can't do this.
there is only one person more important than the Prime Minister on Nova at the moment, and that is Sabrina Carpenter. Are you okay to hold?
That's okay. That's fine.
You can't do that to
As
the
long
Prime
as I
Minister.
can listen.
You can listen. This is taste. You'll love this track. We'll chat to you in a sec.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. Yes! On Nova.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. It is a Wednesday afternoon. There's no Joel Creasy, but there is a Prime Minister on the line. Mr. Albanese, out of 10.
Hello.
What did you give the Sabrina Carpenter taste track?
Oh, I'd give it an 8. But she hasn't got to play the M more, unlike Ricky Lee in my hood. I saw this week.
It was in your hood, but I also got to sing for you last week, I think it was, and I was so nervous when I saw you in the crowd.
You did. No, that was a fantastic event down there, actually.
It was really, really
for
fun.
charity, so well done.
Hang on, there was a slight issue with the seating, though, wasn't there?
Yeah, I was when I came into the room and I was waiting to go on the stage, and I sang the national anthem and then I sang a few songs, and I saw you were sitting down and I got really, really nervous because you're kind of a big deal. And then when I stood up on the stage and I looked and I I saw Pauline Hanson in front of me and I had a little chuckle.
Yeah, Pauline Hanson was in front of you. That's
She was
basically
in
what
front
we're
of me. I
getting
was
at.
like, what's going on here?
Well, that's welcome to my world of Parliament House. There's some different people have been elected to the Senate, and Pauline Hanson was one of the people today who blocked more money for housing so that 40,000 people could get home ownership. We've got this scheme as part of our housing plan that was blocked today by One Nation, Pauline Hanson and the Greens and the Coalition. It was a no-alition is what we saw today and yesterday. And at a time where we need to do something about housing supply, it's beyond my comprehension why they kicked it off for 2 months, which is effectively blocking it, which is a real tragedy because 40,000 people would have benefited from our shared equity scheme. So that basically the way it works is the government can own a portion of a new home for a first homeowner up to 40%, and then the person can pay back the government if they can afford to later on, or when the dwelling is sold, then the government gets its share back as well. So it's just a really practical way of getting people into home ownership.
So what happens from here?
Look, well, it's blocked. We'll have another crack at it. It's amazing that the senators are sitting this week. That's just the Senate, not the House of Representatives, and they've been sitting for 3 days and haven't passed anything at all yet. They've just been talking with each other, and I think that Australians, frankly, deserve better than that. They deserve, if they've got a better idea, then, move an amendment or try and improve things, but just to block even having a debate and a vote on the legislation is I think, pretty counterproductive.
Well, in the short term, Albo, we've got lots of empty offices here because most people at Nova work from home. So if we need anybody listening to these short-term housing, we've got plenty of empty offices here. Is that too simplistic, do you think?
Quite possibly, although it's a very good location where you are.
It is very nice, beautiful views.
No, I was broadcasting our show on Monday from Parliament House before I came and performed, and I was wondering, there was these, while I was in the little booth recording just next to the Great Hall there were the clocks that have the red lights and the green lights that go off and little alarms that go off all day.
Yeah, what is that?
What was that? What's that about? I thought you're the man to explain it to me.
There to tell you that you have to go and vote. Wow. So you have normally 4 minutes you'll see people rushing around. A red light is for the Senate and a green light is for the House of Representatives.
So they weren't just rushing to the toilet.
No, they weren't. Okay. They were rushing to sit down on either side for or against whatever people were voting on. So from time to time, that will happen. Unfortunately, there were too many people sitting in the no column, no seats today when it came to housing support.
No.
Very quickly as well, I know you have to go. How did you feel on Friday night after the Hawks got knocked out of the AFL final series?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Sicily hitting that post was...
I know.
Pretty devastating, and that was there were two posters in that last quarter. So it was a great game of footy.
Yeah.
And Hawthorn, I think they exceeded all expectations this year.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
There's always next year, as they say in the classics, they did better than my rugby league team. Poor old South finished 16th out of 17.
So what do you do now then? Where does you shift your focus to? Like, what are you into? What sport are you doing?
Formula One,
pickleball?
Oscar Piastri. Let's go.
Well, I'll keep watching, but I think that Melbourne are a real chance in the rugby league.
Yeah, they are. Storm.
And the Swans are sort of my second team. I have to hope that they do well as a Sydney sider. But they were two great finals last week.
Yeah, they were.
In the AFL with the poor Giants must be really devastated. 44 points up, I think they were. And Port Adelaide, to their great credit, Brisbane. Held in there. So We'll wait and see.
I'm actually now conscious of the fact that it's 16 past 5 and you have the right to disconnect if you want.
Indeed, absolutely. But I'm always on the clock.
Yeah, I know you are.
Always on the clock. Thank you so much for the call. We always love speaking with
thanks,
you.
Albo. And last time you spoke to us, we got heaps of free chicken. So just a little Frango's plug again so we can get fed tomorrow. That'd be good.
Oh, indeed. Frangos. Can't beat it there at Petersham.
See you, Albo.
See ya.
Bye.
I love Indian food.
Well, thank you, Michaela Cash. You can get
Thanks,
Indian
Michaela.
food if you'd like. This is Pink and Nate. Nate? Yeah, just Pink and Nate.
Russ?
Nate Ross.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel
I love that.
on Nova.
Wow, bringing the mood down after the Prime Minister, Pink. Just give me a reason here on Nova. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. We were going to talk about how you pee as a man, but then Albo was on the phone.
You can't do that. I can't ask the Prime Minister how he goes to the toilet.
Yeah, but we could ask him to wait through Sabrina Carpenter's taste. What's wrong with you?
I disagree with that. I can't believe you did that.
I have my job as well. The Prime Minister's got his job. My job is to play Sabby C and taste at least once every hour and a half.
While people
and I
are
commit
on
to
their way
it.
home.
And I commit to it.
Oh.
And probably, as much as we love Albo and everyone knows we do, a lot of our listeners would prefer to hear taste.
My heart sunk when you were like, do you mind if we just pop you on hold? No! You can't do that to the Prime Minister!
Well, maybe do you want to ask our men P tomorrow? Because I think it's a good one.
Because I do. I'm fascinated because I talk very openly with all the men in my life and most of them sit. So I don't know anyone that stands.
I stand at your house especially. So I get out the
so
old
messy
bam.
in there. That's why it's so messy in there. I'm like, bam.
If it's not too much for Jermaine, let's get people to hit our socials and tell us if they're proud sitters, and then give us some great stories to compile for tomorrow's
let's do
show.
this tomorrow because I do want to talk to some gorgeous guys about what they do on the
Let's do it. Let us do it. We've got Dolly Parton and Beyonce news for you next.
Can't wait.
All right?
Okay.
I thought I'd play this as opposed to the Adam from Peking Duck and Carl Stefanovic version.
No.
We're talking about Dolly next.
Okay.
And then we have a special guest, Jess Rowe. He's playing Insta Fame Game.
I love her so much.
You love her husband more.
I love her husband even more.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Hey, Miss Honeybee, it's Dolly P. You know that hussy with the good hair you sing about? Reminded me of someone I knew back when. Except she has flaming locks of auburn hair. Bless her heart. Just a hair of a different color, but it hurts just the same.
Try my Dolly Parton impression.
You do it so well. Do you know what that's from?
Yeah.
Do you know that's on
From
Cowboy Carter? That's
I know.
Dolly introducing the song. It's so good. I love
But just because you wear a cowboy hat and cover Jolene doesn't mean you can win at the Country Music Awards.
I don't think she was
She went
expecting
to a
to win.
costume shop and got dressed like a cowboy.
Oh my gosh, I want to be violent with you right now. She made a country album,
What's that song that you like on the album? The
Levi Jeans.
No, but the other
with
one?
Post Malone, Bodyguard.
No. The one that's like really like.
Oh, Spaghetti. The one with Shabuzi.
Yeah. Anyway, in an interview
All
with
of
Variety
them.
magazine, Dolly has defended Beyonce making a country record, saying, I thought it was a great album. She's a country girl in Texas and Louisiana, so she grew up with that bass. It wasn't like she just appeared out of nowhere. She also commented on Cowboy Carter being shut out of the Country Music Awards, and she said it wasn't a matter of being shut out. Like doing that on purpose. I think it was just more of what the country charts and the country artists were doing at the time, not just specifically this album.
Well, it's everybody else that seems to have a problem with the fact that she didn't get nominated. Beyonce's just quiet. She's going to go about her business.
Oh, she'd be
She's
seething
humble.
at home.
I don't think she will be.
Blue Ivy would be making her own dinner.
She's
She would be seething.
She's cooking for the
and
twins.
yelling at Jay through the walls. She's not just because she's not publicly commenting.
She's doing deadlifts to just get out her frustration.
Huge.
Also, American Requiem, the first song on Cowboy Carter, one of my favourite songs of all time. It's so good. Go and listen to it.
I will. I love
Obviously
this
after
song.
the show.
Yeah, sure. This is
Lady
Girls.
tonight.
Kid Leroy. And next, Jessica Rowe joins us for our special Insta Fame Game.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel
Heard of it?
on Nova.
I love that. The Kid Leroy and Girls. Now, Jamie Oliver, you know him, right? He
Love.
launched the Australian Food Hero Awards with guest judges. Danny Minogue was one of them, The Wiggles, and Jessica Rowe as well.
You have come in looking like a gazillion dollars. You're bright and sparkly and you've got the most amazing outfit on. I haven't even got makeup on today. I feel like such a dero, but you have just brightened up my whole day.
Oh, honey. Well, you brighten our drive.
Oh,
All of you.
Oh, beautiful.
You
We'll clip that and use it.
Yeah, I'm just going to make that my ringtone.
Oh, I forget about the snort as well. Gosh, you're gorgeous. You're so gorgeous.
You're one of my favourite people. These guys know I
Is
I
my
lay-
husband.
Well, no, yes, of
Oh,
course.
that's right.
I'm in love. I'm in
Yeah.
love with your husband, as you are, as we all are. It's the whole, everybody is. But you're one of my favourite people to watch on TikTok. When I lay there in my nighttime scroll, with your crab housewife, your fails and your recipes.
Oh, you're so funny.
And your hacks. It's just brilliant. You are brilliant.
So, which is why, can I ask in the loveliest way, why you're involved in the Food Hero Award?
Well, do you know what? If me, a proud crab housewife, can be involved with Jamie Oliver's Food Hero Awards, there is hope for all of us. And you see, what I love about Jamie is he makes it possible to be able to sort of know what you're doing in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I have about 5 of his cookbooks. Not that I've opened a whole lot of them. However,
the good doorstops.
yeah, but what I love about what Jamie does is he's really passionate about food, about educating families and kids about the importance of good nutrition. It doesn't have to be tricky to do. And so now what he's doing with the Food Hero Awards is he wants to get people recognised within the community, whether it be in schools, community groups, sporting groups, who are doing something to bring kids joy through food.
I mean, that's pretty amazing.
Isn't it great?
I feel like growing up, even just in my family, it really wasn't a thing. Like McDonald's or pizza or something, that was the excitement. But now, as an adult,
Sizzler.
Yeah, no, but as an adult, like you love food, and I have friends that have young kids now, and the way that they love being in the kitchen, and they make them part of eating and cooking, and it just changes
it's not that
your
easy.
relationship with food. I mean, I don't know.
It's so I've never been so depressed, Jess, when I make this beautiful meal, and my son generally goes, "This is awful."
Oh no!
And my actual heart breaks. I've just spent
Because you're a good cook.
$100 and 45 minutes on this, and I'm going to make you toast anyway. So you don't get to
Tim,
bed with an empty
I
stomach.
feel your pain. My daughters, they're now 15 and 17.
Oh, sassy.
Yes, and I'm still dishing up the same old meals.
I think you are very qualified to be judging the food awards because there's a Minogue on the panel. I mean, they don't eat. So at least you've got that on them.
Oh, now come on. Danny does.
No, Danny loves her good food.
She does. And what we really want to get people to do, though, is nominate. So nominate someone at your school, might be in the school canteen, it could be in your sporting group, in the community, and head to the Jamie Oliver Food Awards because there's great prizes up for grabs. You get to meet Jamie. He's going to be here in November. And he gives you a golden spoon.
Oh, my goodness.
That's the trophy.
You know, the last time I met Jamie was on stage at a theatre in Melbourne. I was a part of, it's so random, the longest sheet of pasta. And we held the longest sheet of pasta that went around. It was the Forum or something in Melbourne. We went around the whole Forum, and I'm on stage holding this thing. And
my God.
I can imagine you were really into
But he also
that.
had a song that night called Fish Stew, and he said, "I want a fish stew."
Oh, no.
He loves making fish stew. And he goes, "I want a fish stew."
I will try to fish.
Entries, very quickly, sorry, Joel. Entries open until the 30th. Head to jamieoliver.com/Food Hero Awards. Joel
Yeah, no,
Chris.
that's very important. I wanted to ask you just quickly about the Jess Rowe Big Talk Show, your podcast. You seem to get a lot of scoops. What is your method to doing that? You get a lot out of people.
Oh, it's not so much a method. I love a chat. So I love talking to people. And what I adore about doing podcasts is the time you have. Like, we've got 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Whereas with telly or what you guys do, it's quick. Like, what's the next question, the next guest? So to have time with someone and to give them time, I just love it. And also I do my research. So I read the book, I watch the shows.
That's fun. I enjoy because I have a little podcast, so nowhere near as big as yours. But mine, I enjoyed the preparation for it as much as actually doing it. Because I get to be that selfish person, like, sorry, kids, I have to go into this room and listen to this album
be silent
in full.
now. Yeah.
Well, exactly.
Yes.
I've got to watch this series.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm working. Sorry,
Peter.
Petey. Sorry, Petey. You've got to do the taco.
I'll cuddle you later, Petey.
Next we're going to put you to the test because it's Insta Fame Game. You're going to help us play.
Oh, yes.
You're going to play against Joel because he's all over Instagram. And it's going to be about your podcast guests. So just stick with us. You're going to be here next playing the Insta Fame Game. We'll explain it all after this.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Too cool for school.
On Nova.
In the Insta Fame Game, you guess how many followers famous people have on Instagram.
The person who guesses closest to the correct amount of followers gets a point. They also get a DM from Mark Zuckerberg. Yay.
Good stuff. Jess, you're playing
Used to be
for Zoe.
Jacinda Ardern.
Let's go.
Yeah, Zoe, we're going to win this.
And then-
Hopefully.
I think you'll be quite good, actually.
Joel, you have Tonya.
Oh, hi, Tonya. How's it going? Hi, Tonya.
Hi.
It's a very fancy name. I haven't heard that name in a long
Since
time.
Tonya Harding.
Tonya.
Hi, Tonya. Remember that movie with Margot Robbie?
Yes.
Well, I was thinking more of Tonya from Better Homes and Gardens. She'd do
Oh,
a
that's
afternoon.
I saw an episode, it must have been a repeat one afternoon, and Dr. Harry's still on there.
What?
What the hell?
Still going.
Wow.
He's
What's
What's
amazing.
his secret?
With his pets, he knows all the stuff.
I'm thinking more of his age. What's his secret?
Well,
He was 75 when I was 10.
is, living well, being joyful.
Instagram.
So, Jess, you have lots of guests on the Jess Rowe Big Talk Show. What was the first guest? Who was your first guest?
Carl Stefanovic.
Heard of him?
Oh, the one and only.
Carlos.
Yes, so he was very generous. He was my very first guest. Petey had to block him in the Channel 9 car park to ensure that he came on the show.
That he didn't sneak out in his
Well,
PJs.
well, he wasn't returning my phone calls.
Classic.
Dare he?
So Petey's like, right.
All right, let's do this. It is first celebrity, Robert Irwin. Tell us about having Robert Irwin on the show.
Oh,
Irwin.
he is the loveliest guy of all time. I actually got big cred points from my teenage girls because they love him.
Yeah.
Especially my 15-year-old Giselle is like, oh my God, Mum. And he did the most beautiful selfie video for Giselle.
Oh, that's so nice.
But he is a beautiful young man. Oh,
I'm lodging my answer now.
Oh, so I can't. Okay, all
Yeah, 'cause
right.
otherwise
I
he'll-
reckon.
Yes.
Joel's in. Good.
Okay,
Only
there's me.
Okay.
You meant to slip it across to Tim, so I can't say.
You've already lodged your answer. It's all good.
I've already lodged my answer. It's fine.
You're both in. Okay, so Joel, you said 3.3 million followers, and Jess, you said 10 million followers for Robert Irwin. It is closest. He's got 6 million followers, so that's a point for you, Joel.
Oh, just.
Oh, only just.
The next person we would like to know, Insta Fame Game, is Anthony Albanese, Albo, the voice of Quick Draw, some would say.
Oh, Albo. You had Albo on the Big Talk Show.
We did. He was, I love all my guests. Albo, he was really open and he got quite emotional talking about his life. He's incredibly close. He was incredibly close to his mum.
Yeah.
And he was also in a really nasty car accident and he had a moment where he was thinking, what if this is it?
Wow.
And he's someone who, he doesn't have an ego.
No.
He's not sort of a politician who was always destined thinking, I'm going to be the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
So he does things because he wants to do them as opposed to how's this going to play out.
Yeah, and I feel like it is nice when we get to speak to him every now and then, and I don't ever feel like he's ramming political jargon down your throat when you're talking to him. I think that's what people love so much about him, is that he's very relatable.
We
and
helped
just
set up his record player at Kirribilli House.
Of
course you did.
You're in. Oh,
I've
Joel,
lodged
you're in.
my answer.
Joel's very close.
Is that-
I will say.
Am I really close?
I will say you're so close.
Oh, so you've won again.
I'm very proud of you, Joel.
Sorry, Zoe.
Jess is in. 250,000 for you, Jess. 500,000 on the nose for Joel. 403,000 Anthony has.
Oh.
So that means
my
Joel
gosh,
is our winner
Jess.
today.
Jess, I never win. I would never win anything. Yeah, thank you. This is how nice you are. Yeah, Ricky smashes me every single day. So thank you, Jess.
But Zoe and Tonya will fling $150 each for Chemist Warehouse. Congratulations. You're both winners.
Thank you.
Oh, Zoe, everyone's a winner, and I'm so thrilled I could win that for you.
Oh, Jessica Rowe, you're the nicest person on planet Earth.
You really are.
So good to see you. Good luck with the Food Hero Awards.
Oh, thank you so much, and get nominating everyone, the Jamie Hero Food Awards.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
All right, Eminem, we get it. Houdini. All right, actually, one more time. One more time. Let's go.
For my last trick.
Number last trick.
It was a good performance at the VMAs.
It was.
What? I didn't do
Yeah, you did. This is how you did.
No, I didn't. Maybe I licked my lip just one
goodness.
time on the bottom. I wasn't like...
I want to tell you about Aubrey Plaza, and all you're doing is this.
I wasn't doing that. I wasn't doing that.
I'm like, okay, that's interesting.
Are you cooked?
I'm mimicking you.
I did not do that.
Okay.
I'll Jermaine is going to have to show us the video
Don't give him another
replay.
job. So don't give him another job.
I want to see that because I definitely wasn't licking my lips and dancing at you.
Aubrey Plaza, who's she?
She is an actress. She's like the real deadpan actress.
Right.
She's.
I need a photo. Can I get a photo, please, Jermaine, of Aubrey Plaza up on the
She's
screen?
on Parks and Rec. That's her there.
Oh, yeah. She was in
I love
White
her.
Lotus.
She's really funny. Was she?
Yeah, wasn't she White Lotus? Yeah, well, that's all people had to say. The popular bit.
Huh, okay.
The popular show she's in? White Lotus.
Parks and Rec is quite popular.
Okay, well, do I look like a Parks and Rec guy?
You actually do. I would have thought you'd love it.
I saw a trailer for the Australian Office today.
Oh.
Yeah, Aubrey Plaza, who was one of the stars.
Is that all you have to say?
I said enough with my eyes. Aubrey Plaza is one of the stars of the new Marvel Disney series, Agatha All Along. That sounds great.
Yeah, it sounds like a real
And is
hoot.
admitted to never watching the show because she can't keep track of her passwords. Now, this is not an invitation
Sounds
for
like
you
Joel.
to talk about your real OCD, your two days of the year password day.
It's only one time a year. I change it every year, my password. And I'm not going to tell you where I keep the passwords.
I just use my fingerprint now on my laptop. That's the best for everything.
It's so
Credit
good.
cards, everything. I try getting into my credit card. You cut my finger off. You know what I mean? How good's that? I just do this as well. I just go. It's like,
And stop licking your lips when you do it. That's gross.
anyway, she said she can't get in. She's locked out. She's locked out of her Disney Plus. It's not that hard to get back into Disney Plus. You just say forgot a password.
I was actually locked out of my Disney Plus last night. I wanted to start watching Sons of Anarchy.
I've started rewatching that. It's so good.
That's why I wanted to start watching
It holds
it.
up. It really does. It holds up.
I've got the hots for Jax.
Jax is great. He's the worst actor, though.
He's the worst, but it's okay because he's really attractive.
More
So
so this.
you just look at him.
Come on, Clay.
I love
Clay.
him so much. I'm going to start watching it. I'll have to break in. I'll use my fingerprint to get in. And if
Like
I
that.
can't, I'll lick my lips and hope
Enjoy
that
your
works.
night. Ben Lee and Bell coming up then. Smallsy is live from LA today.
He gave the
There you are. Time out.